Alright guys, so we just got some new info over here on JP Dokkan. So it looks like the BARDOCK story event is actually going to be getting an update. What's funny is, I know, people have wanted this for a long time, actually. Alright, so let's go over some of the stuff. We can see this new BARDOCK art right there. I do not believe that is for a BARDOCK currently in the game. Here, of course, we have the LR BARDOCK. There is the rare BARDOCK. So yeah, that's not like an actual BARDOCK art that's in the game right now. Okay, so basically what this is saying is there will be a new SR BARDOCK, and then he will be able to awaken into an SSR. So that's good. I guess it's not really too surprising that they would do that. So now LR BARDOCK will actually have a farm, like, okay, he had a farmable SSR before, but if you guys saw, I did a video where I fed 500 of these BARDOCKs into the LR BARDOCK, and I just barely made it through. Like, it's only 1% chance feeding an R into an SSR. It'll be a 100% chance if you awaken this SSR we get right here. So that'll be very good for anyone who pulls LR BARDOCK in the future, right? And there also will be awakenings for Tora, Shugesh, and Borgos. Yeah, Borgos, right? Yeah, okay. This is not surprising because it looks, there's going to be an update. We already talked about this, how there's a update coming for Great Apes where potential buffs are going to work in their transformed state. So it looks like them renewing this BARDOCK event along with giving us a new SSR BARDOCK. This is a way to sort of buff up the Great Ape team a little bit more. And also, using the giant category in this event will give you additional drops. Now, this is coming on the 20th. That is going to be when JP Dokkan is getting an app update. No info, by the way, on when Global is getting their next app update, which will include the new friend system, as well as the new summon animations. I would presume sometime around when the 250 million downloads comes out is when I think Global will get that. Like, okay, based upon info we're seeing, I do think the 250 million downloads will probably start sometime around September 1st. And I think by that time frame is probably when Global would get like that update with the friend system and the new summon animations. Maybe a little later than that, but I would say that's probably a good time for it because I did see Renzi, and I believe Seriously did tweet out that that was being worked on in the test server. So that goes over all the info for the BARDOCK event. It's not really too surprising, again, that these guys are awakening because they do want to buff up the giant category. There also is this right here, a double rates banner, which just dropped on JP, which is funny because I believe, did the LR Beerus banner not just drop on Global as well? I think so. So this banner right here, this is going to be a really good LR banner for a lot of people. If you guys look, all of the featured units are Great Ape units. But this is also confirmation for something else we weren't too sure about. Now, Rage Vegeta here. As you guys all know, in this form, you know, when you fall below, what is it, 30% HP, he goes into like a rage mode, kind of like Tech Beerus. They both have that. Him being on this banner for me confirms that him and Tech Beerus will also get the update where the potential system will work for them. So if you have this Rage Vegeta rainbowed, he'll become even better now because when he goes in that little rage mode, he will be able to crit as well as get additionals. So this does also lead me to wonder if they might really be setting us up for a Tech Beerus Extreme Z Awakening coming sooner rather than later. But again, all of these units are all giant category units. Looks like they do want to buff that. Now, talking about the LRs here, not all of the LRs are in this banner. All of them except for LR Cell appear to be here. Now, so, you know, for someone like me, I'm hunting LR Cell still, so I'm going to be summoning on his banner further, but I don't know, maybe if you did a multi on the LR Cell banner, got lucky and got him, maybe you want to try the double rates banner. I don't know. I personally would not recommend anyone on Global or JP to summon. We did just a little while ago get the V-Jump cover, which usually the V-Jump cover will come out, and then the following day we get the actual leaks, which I'm presuming, based on tweets from Seriously and Kawhi, will reveal to us the 250 million download celebration will be occurring very soon. So I would not spend any stones. If we look at this right here, the Dragon Ball Super movie kind of promotion thing, it's the exact same on Global and JP, and both of them end at the same time. So Global and JP are on the same track right now with celebrations, so we could seamlessly move into the 250 million download celebration after this. So that's looking good. That goes over pretty much all of the info I wanted to. This, of course, is the BARDOCK event, by the way, that's getting the update. I don't know what they would do in terms of, like, adding stages or what, because, like, the first 6 are basically the BARDOCK TV special, and then the next couple ones, this is the Super Saiyan BARDOCK special, so I don't know what stages they would add to that. And then in terms of if, like, Tora, Borgos, and Shugesh will be interesting, I mean, Tora might be good because he is key 3 to all allies when HP is 80% or below. If they just change that to 3 key and, I don't know, 30% or 35%, Tora's going to be pretty fucking good. So, keep an eye out for that. We have our boy Shugesh here. I don't know what they would do with Shugesh, but if they gave him, like, I don't know, 50, 60, 70% defense for all allies, he could be an interesting card, really enabling, defense to be very high. What does 17 give? 60% defense? So I don't know. They probably could go very high with Shugesh's defense here. Maybe give him a slight attack buff for himself as well. Otherwise, he probably wouldn't be too good. And then looking at Borgos here, he's just a nuker. These cards aren't really too impressive nowadays unless they're like an LR or Dokkan Fest level. But just like a normal card like Borgos is probably not going to shine too much. Unless they would do something nuts like give him, extra key per orb or something. At then, very least, he would be interesting. I'm not really going too crazy about these Great Apes, so, I mean, if we look at the category, the giant category, some of these units are going to start to be really interesting. Lord Slug is already crazy good. Now his giant form is not, like, a drawback, so that's good. Same with Great Ape Turles. The Super Baby 2 is not going to be bad. Like, a lot of these units right here just got a substantial buff with this upcoming Great Ape update. So I'm going to be very curious to see how this team works in action now, especially Lord Slug. I think Lord Slug is kind of like the star of the team, the giant team. No one talks about Lord Slug because he was just thrown onto the LR BARDOCK banner, and, like, no one gave a fuck about him at that point. But he's good. He's really good. So I'm going to be very excited to see how he works on this category team. He's also very solid on the Movie Boss team. We all know how I feel about that team. But alright, guys, that will do it. BARDOCK story event coming. This is probably going to hold us over, so, like, JP right now will get this BARDOCK story event plus the LR Cell banner probably until the 250 million download starts. And then, of course, Global, they just got Turles and they got LR Beerus. That's what will take them through the rest of August until 250 million downloads start. And then I'm presuming Global and JP will probably get a banner, like a new Dokkan Fest, that'll be on both versions at the same time. Again, none of that's confirmed, but I don't think it would break Global's meta by adding, like, a new category unit to both versions at the same time. Like, Global could sustain it, so I'd say it's very possible, as well as the tickets for every 50 stones ever used. Like, I think we're on the brink of some insane hype stuff, and tomorrow when we see the VJump leaks, we will know more. But thanks, guys, for watching, and I will catch y'all next time.